Good evening, everyone. A very warm welcome to all the teachers, educators, and mathematics practitioners joining us from across India. I'm Khalid from the Commonwealth Educational Media Center for Asia, and it's a pleasure to have you with us for this special orientation session for the TiL-AI Best in Class Challenge. This challenge is a part of the Teacher in the Loop AI initiative, an effort to ensure that teachers' voices, your classroom experience, and practical wisdom directly guide how AI tools, how AI technologies are developed. One thing that we truly believe is that the best AI for education is one that learns from the real teachers like you. Now let's directly come to the challenge. So, what is the best in class challenge all about? It's a very unique national level competition where we invite mathematics teachers to share the best freely available online resources that explains challenging topics from grade 10 NCRT mathematics curriculum. So each one of you might be having a go-to resource. Like we say, each teacher, when it comes to the difficult concept, they have an ace under their sleeves, which they always picks out during the classroom. And you clearly know that if you use that type of a resource that you have, the students will exactly learn the concept in a very easy manner. Creating a new resource is not a specific mandate for this specific competition. Just share what already works well in your classroom. It could be a lesson plan, an activity, a teaching material, a video, an article, or a worksheet, or it can be a type of assessment that you are, which is documented in a document. Anything that has helped you to teach your students understand a difficult concept very clearly and better. Now, why this matters? These resources will help. So you're not just contributing resources to the competition, but indirectly the resources that has been collected throughout this competition will be utilized after selecting the best out of the resources will be utilized to support an AI tool freely, an AI tool that we are designing under the Teacher in the Loop AI initiative. And this AI tool learn from the best examples of teaching practices, not theoretical content, but real teacher tested materials. Imagine each one of you from different parts of country join together. Each one of you represent a very unique classroom. Each one of you is having a different set of students, and each one of you faces
Oh,
different sets of challenges.
hello,
Yes,
hello,
yes,
hello,
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
hello.
So each one of you faces a set of unique challenge in your classroom, and each one of you have your own way of teaching, your own way of making a concept clear and easy. Now, as I mentioned, it's not specifically required that you have to create a specific resource, but if you have a resource that you have created yourself, or if you wish to create a resource specifically with your expertise, those resources are also welcome. When you upload those resources, you should mention authorship as you, as if somebody is creating their own research, they should also mention if it's a document or if it's a video. It should also be mentioned specifically that you are the one who created the resource. Now, your contribution will help us shape an AI tool that understand how teachers actually teach and how students learn. Now, this is an opportunity to make a real impact at a national level. Imagine the each contribution that each one of you are going to make is going to create a very big impact. Now, that's the kind of approach that we are looking at through this competition. Now, let me directly take you through the competition, how you can participate in this best in class challenge. It's a very simple process. First thing is you have to select a chapter from the grade 10 mathematics. There are 14 chapters. Let me just share my screen. So when we shared the program details, if you remember, we also shared a list of topics that are under this challenging area, that are considered under this challenging best in class challenge. Now, these topics are not something we bought directly. So we had a bootcamp where we engaged over 180 teachers from across India. They all came together, they all sit together as groups, and they identified. So these are the challenging areas from each chapters that these teachers identified, as there are some difficulty either in teaching or for the students to comprehend these challenging areas. So these challenging areas are carefully picked from the expertise of our fellow teachers. So there are 14 chapters. According to each chapter, you will see at least 7 to 6 topics which are written. Now you can pick any topic from all these challenging areas, all these chapters. You can select, first thing that you need to do is select a specific chapter, then select a specific topic where you have a resource that you think it is the best resource to teach that specific topic. So I believe, yeah, this list of topic is already been shared. I will also share it once again in the groups if you have not received it. Now imagine, you as a teacher, when you're participating in this competition, you are expected to select one specific topic and share that specific resource that you are using. As I mentioned, you don't have to create a new resource, but if you have whatever you have in practice, share the content or share the resource, or share the link of the resource. Now let me just move to the next part of the competition, which is sharing the link. So let it be a YouTube video, let it be an article, let it be a resource. Wherever you are downloading it, wherever you find it, share the original link where we can directly access it. One thing that you have to make sure when you're sharing the link is that you're not sharing a paid link. You're requested to share something which is free and openly available for all our teachers. Now, as I mentioned, it can be an article, it can be a lesson plan, it can be a YouTube video, it can be an activity, anything that is useful, but make sure you are sharing the best out of it. Now, in case if you don't, if you have your own resource which you have been using in the classroom and you are always success with that resource, imagine you as a teacher made a resource and you have been using it for a lot, for over past few years, and it's always working perfectly. Then this is the time you to share that specific resource made by you. You can upload the file, let it be any format, you can upload it through the Google form. I'll also be taking you through the Google form, how you can submit a resource through the Google form. Now, there is also a condition. This is very important, that each one of you can only participate 3 times. That means you can only share at least maximum of 3 resources. Each time when you are uploading a resource, you have to submit it again and again. So 3 entries, we have limited to 3 entries. So make sure whichever topic you are selecting, whichever 3 topics you are selecting, make sure you are sharing the best resource. So each one of you might be having hundreds of resource for each topic, or maybe at least two or three resource for each topic. So compare the resources that you have for each topic and think about which is the best resource that I can share, which will be the winning resource of this competition. Now, the deadline is kept as 19th October 2025, which is coming Sunday. Show your submission. So now let me just share my screen where I'll be presenting you with the Google form, where I'll be guiding you how to fill the Google form. Now, this is the Google form. The link is there with everyone. We have shared the link. Now here, first you have to fill your full name, email ID. Make sure you're filling your email ID correct, because many a times, if you are not providing us the right email, we won't be able to reach out to you properly. Like communication, we won't be able to make any communication. Then some further details you have to fill in, your contact number. And here, when you mention your school and institution name, please mention your school name completely, because many a time it is very difficult for us to understand, because there can be similar schools in other states or maybe other places as well, or maybe the same state can have the same school, more than 3 or 4 same schools with the same name. So try to give the full name of your school. Then, if possible, include this place as well. State, you can choose your state from here. Now, this is most important, selecting the chapter. So here you will find 14 chapters listed. If you select any chapter from here, the next page will be automatically listing you the topics specific to this specific chapter. Let me just fill my details here. I'm just giving random information. Now I have selected chapter as polynomial. Now I'm going to the next page. When next page, here I can see the list of topics. So here one topic is if P and Q are the zeros of polynomial, then find alpha square plus beta square and alpha square plus alpha cube plus beta cube. I think there is a mistake. This P and Q should also be alpha and beta. I will rectify that issue. But if I'm say I can select any of the topic, interpreting sign of coefficient from graph of the polynomial. Let me select, or maybe difference between zeros of the polynomial P of x is equal to y and P of y is equal to x. Let's say I have a specific resource. Let it be a lesson plan, let it be an activity. I have a specific resource which will help me to make this specific concept. I'm selecting this concept. Now here I have to paste the link of that resource. So I can paste, if I'm finding it from any website, I have to paste that link. Here mention that you have to specifically paste the link of that resource, which will directly take us to the specific resource. Don't mention the link of the website, or don't just mention the tool or the website or any company page, but you have to put the link which is very specific to that resource. When I click the link, it should directly take us to that specific resource. All the questions will be taking it in the end. Now, in case if you don't have a specific resource, or if you want to share your own resource, or maybe for a specific resource, you don't have the link, but you have the resource, upload it here. There is an option upload file. So maximum of 100 MB, you can upload it here. You can browse. It will support any type of document. It will support PDF. It will also support PPT. It will also support video. The maximum you can upload for 100 MB. Now, after that, confirm. Then you can submit the form. I hope that the form is also very simple. It's also not very complicated. Now, moving to the next part of the competition, which is recognition and rewards. So we'll be selecting top 30 submissions based on quality, relevance, and usefulness for the classroom teaching. Now, this 30 doesn't mean we'll only be using these 30 resources, selected 30 resources for training our AI. 30 will be the best out of all the resources. All these best 30 resources will be selected. Teachers will receive an official certificate of recognition from called SEMCA, and will also be featured during the upcoming Teacher in the Loop AI Bootcamp, which will be held at New Delhi and acknowledged on public platforms. So these are the major areas of the best in class challenge. Now let's move to the next part, where if you have any Q&A, we'll be taking the Q&As. I would request everyone to raise their hand so that we can take one by one, or you can also text in the, you can also use the Q&A session where you can share the questions. Let me, yes, you can also use the Q&A session, or you can also type the questions in the chat box. Will this challenge be held for other classes also later on? As of now, we are only keeping it for this grade 10. As I mentioned, this is something related to a project called Teacher in the Loop AI initiative, something which is indirectly related to a national level AI initiative. Now, screen is not visible. Is it shared? I hope my screen was visible. Was it not visible? Can anyone answer?
Not yet.
So all this time when I was sharing my screen, was it not visible?
It was visible.
It
Oh,
was
okay, great.
visible. It was
Okay.
visible, Khalid. It was visible.
Visible,
Okay.
sir,
Thank you.
visible.
Thank you. So I am teaching in Saudi Arabia, CBSE school. Can I fill the Google form? Yes. All the teachers are welcome to participate in the competition, because I believe for a topic specifically in mathematics, there are no boundaries, even if you talk about country. So we all are dealing with students of different sets, but the topic is always same. The concept is always same across the country, or even if it's outside India. But I believe CBSE, if you're talking about CBSE, will also be having the same concept. 3 times I lost my online meeting screen, gets rejoined by. So the whole recording of this video will be uploaded in YouTube. I'll also share the YouTube link. Can we share someone else's resources? If a resource is developed by the other person, then I think you should get a consent from that person, or maybe at least that person should declare that resource as an open or free resources. So how you can make an open educational resource? is mentioning that this resource is it's
Hello.
just that yes, they have to mention it as a free resource.
I have one question, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, is there any accepting criteria for the resources or rejecting criteria for the resources? Do you have that? Or
So rejecting criteria, as I mentioned, all the paid resources will be rejected because we are looking at something which is completely free. And let's say you are submitting a resource, but it's not aligned with any of the topics which are listed, or maybe it is, let's say you have submitted a resource, but you selected the wrong topic, and then that can actually result in a rejection. And also, if the link is not working, or if let's say you have a resource, but you shared actually the tool. I think recently someone reached out to me asking about sharing a resource about GeoGebra. So here, GeoGebra is actually a tool. If you have a specific resource, so tool is not a resource that you can be shared. Tool is a simulation software you can use as an assistive tool in the classroom. So a resource is different, tool is different. If you are creating an assessment or a quiz, let's say any Bluecat or maybe anywhere, or let's say you might be having some gamification application, right? So that gamification tool or the link to the tool will not be a resource, but the set of questions or assessment that you have created can be a resource. So that is the difference.
sir, I have the same question. The teacher, one teacher asked, all the resources should be done by the teacher, or else we can take from the YouTube. You said no. We can share the YouTube link also. The best
Yes.
like that.
Yes. So when you're sharing YouTube link, make sure that the resource is made freely available. It's not copyrighted. So many of the resources you available in YouTube are freely available. You can share it, but there are some creators who mention it as if you go to description or somewhere, it is mentioned the reshare is not uh, like allowed, or they are not giving the permission to reshare it. So make sure that whatever you're sharing is freely available. It's not restricted with any kind of payment. Most of the YouTube videos are freely available. Now, one teacher asked about, can we share someone? Yes, you can share someone else's resource. You just need to take their consent. Video link will be given explanation of complete chapter and not the specific problem. Video link will give explanation of the complete chapter and not the specific problem. So this is again a call that you need to take. Let's say there can be many videos for an entire chapter, but there can be a bit of videos, let's say 30-second video or 1 minute video or maximum 2 minute video explaining a specific content. So here again, we are not limiting anyone that you can only share a video of 5 minutes, or you can only share a video of 2 minutes. But as a teacher, if you think this 5 minute video is going to make a real impact teaching that specific concept, then you can share it. So it's up to you to decide which resource is the best resource. So we are not putting any restriction about how much duration should be there for a specific video, or how much length should be there for a specific content. But if you as a teacher, this is a personal call that you need to select. You have to self evaluate that resource. Is this the best resource or not? So let's say we have a 5 minute video, and if as a teacher, if that 5 minute video is working in your class perfectly, then you can submit it. If you think that's the best resource available, because the video duration is not going to be a criteria of eliminating. The quality of the content will be the major scale that will be evaluating the resource. Now, video link. So that's what I'm saying. You have to think about it, whether a 5 minute video is going to be effective, or whether 2 minute or 1 minute video is the most effective for a specific topic. So again, for this specific challenge, what we want is something that you are already experimenting in classroom, or something that you are already confident about. That is what we want you to share. Rather than, you can also be open. You can also go and explore the internet, go and explore the YouTube and find the best resource. That is also up to you. Any other query? Is it possible to extend the deadlines? So as of now, we have kept the deadline as 19th, but we will look into the possibilities. Yes, sir. Mahendra Chowdhury, sir, do you have a
Sir,
question?
sir, can we store some of the documents in one of the Google Drive and share the link of Google Drive?
Yes, same question.
Yes. So If you're doing something like that, then one thing I would suggest is, let's say if it's a lesson plan, or let's say if it's a
Yeah.
teaching material, we also want to have the origin of that resource. If it's not
Okay.
made by, if it's made by you, then it's completely fine, because again, the origin will be yourself. But if
Okay.
you are downloading it from somewhere and if you are putting in the drive, I would request each one of you to mention the origin, or maybe at least add a link to the resource, so that you can share one single drive link where you have the resource, but somewhere the origin of the resource should be mentioned, because we want to
Sir,
verify it's free.
Right,
sir,
right,
sir,
right. Okay.
excuse me. Sir,
Yes.
sir, I want to ask, can we use any activity? Because there is no resource of activity, because activities are mentioned earlier. So what can we do? If we are using any type of activity in a
you
particular
can
resource.
you can create it as an, let's say let's say you have a resource, or maybe there is an activity that you are aware of. I think my voice is echoing. So let's say each one of you has been following an activity in your class for a long time, and you might be using it in the classroom itself. It's a very unique activity. It might not be, possible that you find it on Google, or maybe find it on YouTube, that specific activity. We all
Yes,
have the certain our own
exactly.
activities, or
Yes,
maybe
thank you.
that you can create, that you have to make it a specific resource by yourself. Then you have to submit it in a
Okay.
presentable way. In
And,
a presentable
and,
way.
and duration of the video which we
As
will upload.
as I mentioned, it's a call that teachers has to take. If you think a video is 5 minutes long, but it's that good, then you can share it, because our reviewers will also not look into the exact duration, but the quality of the video, how engaging it is. So ideally, we would prefer short clips, or maybe maximum 2 minutes, or maximum 1 to 2 minutes, specific to the topics, not exactly explaining chapters, because there can be videos in YouTube where a teacher is explaining a whole 1 hour, a whole chapter, or a whole explaining a specific
Yes.
problem. So those things, again, when you're putting something like that, it will be put in for competition based on the quality.
And I'm asking, in front of the student it should be there, or it is not necessary
It is not
in the
necessary that students should be there. The video should be explanatory. Someone can use it
yeah.
in other
Okay.
classrooms. It
Thank
should
you,
be
sir.
explanatory in nature. Or maybe, let's say you have a very unique content to explain a specific topic, or a unique way of explaining that specific topic. That also you can make it as a video and share it. Because what we want is the unique way of presenting or teaching. The video, some videos might not be that engaging, visually pleasing, but the thing that the specific teacher is delivering might be a very unique approach, and students will easily understand concept if it's explained in that way. But again, I'm repeating it again, that if you are submitting something, you have to be very selective, because we're restricting maximum 3 entries per teacher. Sir, I use Wayground quizzes for recapitulation, GeoGebra app for polynomial graphs, all that. Can I share them? So if you're sharing, so that's what I was again mentioning. GeoGebra itself is a tool which we will be sharing. And what we need is a content. If you can make it into a content which any teacher can use it for GeoGebra, and they can make their own GeoGebra activity, then that is well and good. That is what we call a resource. If you share the tool link, um, because for this specific competition, we are not including simulation softwares or digital tools, because digital tools are assistive in nature, assistive tools, rather than being an educational resource itself. If you have the resource, any teachers can just put it into that tool and make the best out of it. So that's why we don't want to involve tools like GeoGebra. But if you have the content for GeoGebra, you can share it as a resource. Please extend the deadline. We'll consider extending the deadline by when our sending should reach you. So so as of now, we have kept the deadline as maximum 19th. Even if we are updating the deadlines, we'll inform it, but we'll request everyone to share it by 19th as well. Now 19 itself. Now next question, by when our sending should reach you. Whenever you submit the Google form, it will reach us. Sir, can we just share some good questions related to topic in PDF form, or we have to provide the solutions too? Topic in PDF. So If you're sharing questions, I believe there should be answers as well. YouTube videos are generally 40 to 50 minutes. One can hardly find 2-minute videos. It doesn't need to be exactly YouTube, but it can also be other platforms as well. If you go to Google, you will find a specific platform which offers 2-minute, 1 to 2 minute videos. And it's not just that you have to go and search for certain resources. If you have a specific resource that you're using, let's say somebody is teaching a specific concept from real numbers. So it's not that whole 40 minute you are showing a video to students, but at least maybe there can be, for a specific concept, you might show a 5-minute video or you might show a 2-minute video, so that they will get some kind of a visual illustration of that concept. So as it's not like every teacher is showing a 50-minute video in the classroom. So what we want is something that you already use in your classrooms. Not just that this concept is making it very easy, but also something that is implemented, that something that you can easily implement in the classroom. So if you can share something like that, that is well appreciated. YouTube videos are generally for for GeoGebra, something is made, and even if someone else had it made before, then also is it okay? So again, I commented on the GeoGebra that we are not requesting teachers to share any tools, but rather if it's an openly available website where you can download the resource directly, that is well appreciated. Tools, let's say if you're using quizzes, you can share the quiz questions as a resource, but not the tool link as a resource. And if you are using GeoGebra, that whatever content that you're making with GeoGebra, you can make it as a resource. So let's say you have a GeoGebra activity, and it's basically simulation activity. So simulation activity, you can create a resource yourself explaining that simulation activity, so that any teacher who reads that resource, it will be called as an activity planner with GeoGebra. So that you can submit as a resource. Sir, if we create applets using GeoGebra tool, can we share that? So that's again what I shared when it comes to tools. Sir, if we create 100 MB is the maximum that you can share for a video. Sir, problems in triangle, like that quadrilateral question. What are price for winners? So winners, I again mentioned that we'll be selecting top 30 resources, 30 resources. And these 30 resources, these 30 teachers will receive official certification from Call Semka, as well as they will be invited to the upcoming Teacher in the Loop AI bootcamp, and where they will be recognized. And we'll also be publicly recognizing these teachers. I would also like each one of you to think from a broader perspective as well, where your contribution is also going to impact on the development of a free, openly available AI tool, which is designed by the teachers themselves, which is trained by the teachers themselves with the best resources which are available. Imagine each one of you sharing your best resource, and which is actually used for training an AI. Then the results, the solution that the AI will be giving will be something that you can easily relate with your classroom challenges, or maybe something that will make your classroom, or something that is going to give you a resource which is going to make your classroom teaching and learning more easier.
Excuse me, sir. Good evening.
Yes. Can you please show some?
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is Shakradhar from Hyderabad.
Yes.
Sir, actually, when we are giving some particular clues to children in order to,
Yes.
solve the topics, or, some, like some problems when they are approaching, they will be in a dilemma what kind of, formula they are supposed to use. So in such areas, if we are making them clear what formula should be used, pinpointed, such kind of clues, do we need to make a write-up like PDF send, or any video or audio file required along with it?
So you can share the resource in a way that if a third person will see it, they will be able to adapt and use it in the classroom. So that's what I meant by it should be in a presentable form where a third person will understand. Like, let's say I'm all of a sudden, I'm seeing that specific resource, let it be a video, let it be audio, let it be a textual content, but I should be knowing how and where I can use it. So some specific details can be provided as a resource.
Yeah, specific details we can make it in write-up and make it as a PDF.
Yeah,
But usually,
definitely.
what I mean to ask you is, if we make a video also by shooting, it exceeds 100 MB definitely, right? So
Yes.
such kind of uploading will be difficult. That's what my question. Is it enough if you make clear in the right?
Okay. So I would suggest in such cases, what I would suggest is you upload your video in your own drive and share the link with anyone with access. So let's say some of the teachers are having specific videos recorded and within definitely within high quality, which you have already made. In that case, I would suggest you to upload it to your drive, share the link with anyone with access. Anyone who is having the link access can download it. In that way, you can share the resources which exceeds more than 100 MB.
Oh, okay. And along with that, write up in a PDF is also fine, right?
Yes,
So
yes, yes. Yes, you can. Can a teacher teaching CBSE school located in Oman foreign? Yes, definitely you can participate. Can name some available website where 2 to 3 minutes videos are available. So I believe let's take it as a competition. So I'm not supposed to share a specific website or somewhere because this is again a competition where we need to keep it as a competition in spirit. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
hi,
sir.
good afternoon, good evening, Mr. Khalid.
Good evening.
Regarding that, if the teacher is participating from Oman, but in the Google form, there is no option for others because only Indian
Uh,
states are mentioned. The teacher actually messaged me and she's not able to
okay.
participate just because of that.
So yes, sir. Okay, I'll make that change because I was on an impression that others is given. We'll
Yeah,
make
so
that
please
change.
add
We'll
that in
make
the
that.
form. Yeah, please. Yeah, thank you.
Definitely,
Thank you.
definitely. Thank you so much for pointing out this, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
If any other queries are there, we can also take it up and
Yes,
just
sir, I have one query.
yes, yes,
Sir,
ma'am.
the particular teacher can make the video to explain the concept clearly. Shall we make our own video?
Yes, you
Uh,
you are free to make your own videos.
mm, okay.
There are no restriction. I'm saying it's not mandatory to make, but if you have a really good concept of yourself and you want to present it, and this is the platform where you can do that.
Fine. And one more thing, one more request. In Tamil Nadu, we have a Diwali celebration. So you made the deadline as 19th. It is quite difficult to submit the video and resources
Mhm.
and all. So kindly consider. Thank you.
I think we have got many requests from teachers regarding the same. So we'll
okay,
try
okay.
to extend the date. And
Any
this
doubts?
is
Any
not
more doubts?
something
Sure.
this is not something I am
Exam fine.
confirming right now, but we'll definitely look into this issue.
And sir, medium the video or resources. It can be Hindi or only English.
Um, it should be in English as of now because if we open it for other languages as
Okay.
well,
Yes, sir.
so
Okay.
yes, sir. So maybe in the future we can have another competition which is regionally based. Definitely we'll look into something like that. But this will be something entirely for English so that we can also train the AI and also we can also it will be very easy for us to evaluate the resource specifically. Any other queries?
Sir, whether the participant should be working in a CBSE school or else in matriculation school because the topics
The
are same for state board syllabus as well as CBSE syllabus. So that I'm asking.
so the topics are from NCRT curriculum, NCRT
Same
textbook.
same as state board also. The
Yes,
content
yes,
is
yes.
same.
Yes, so there is no requirement that you should be teaching in a CBSE school or a CISE school or maybe um, some other school. There is no such requirement because topics are always in general. And
Yes.
this is again a topic that what we are looking at is the best solution for a problem that we have identified. So there is no such requirement. You have to be a teacher in service. You can be an educator, an online educator, or a teacher who has a background or who is doing a profession as a teacher, who is a mathematic practitioner, who is a mathematic educator, or who is a mathematics enthusiast. So anyone can participate because what we are looking at is the solutions, innovative solutions, and we would ideally prefer something that is already being practiced or experimented in the classroom as well, but there are no such restrictions. Yes,
Excuse me for the
yes.
interruption. See, can we share this with our colleagues so that who are not being in for working in the state school, so that they will also be having their own ideas, right? So they can also be
Yes,
sharing this.
definitely,
No?
definitely,
So
definitely.
there is nothing because if the person is not in the group, it's nothing, no rule that they can be
So
not participating in this,
this is open for all the mathematics teachers across India, and
irrespective
not
of
just India.
CBSE and irrespective of who are so for attending this, right?
Yes, yes,
Thank you.
yes,
Thank you.
yes. So Dr. Natri Parekh, ma'am, do you have a query?
Sir, I wanted to ask, can I send videos about health? I am health creator on Moj and ShareChat.
Uh,
Can
on
I
which
send
topic?
videos about health?
Health? Ma'am, I
No.
am not able to get. Actually, we
Vedic
have
maths?
topics. We have already we have identified certain topics, and the submission should be somehow related to that topic, which are already listed from each
Okay,
chapter.
sorry, I was little bit late.
Okay.
I'm teaching Vedic maths to
Okay.
Garbha Sanskar class.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Any other queries? Do we have any other queries? Use like for GeoGebra something made even if someone else had some. Like if GeoGebra something is made even if someone else had made before, then also is it okay? So if you are sharing someone else resource, make sure it's freely available on a free platform. Or maybe if they have created on a platform like GeoGebra, ideally they might, and if they have put it freely open for everyone, then it's a freely available resource. You can share it. Okay. Any other queries? You can share someone else resource, but there should be a link to the original resource. And because we also want to make sure it's a freely available resource. Yes.
Sir, are
Anywhere
the topics list available in the WhatsApp group? Or
it is available in WhatsApp group, and I will also share the link here as well,
yeah,
so that
because so far I could not see the list of topics. And Google form,
we
as
have
you told, you will be altering
yes
that others and every options, right?
we
So
have we
update the
have
Google form. Yeah,
okay.
please.
So we have shared the PDF already, but and you can also check your email. I believe we have shared an email with everyone where you will see an option to see the topic. Click here on the link, and this link is also available on our social media platforms as well. But I have just shared the link right now on the chat box, so
Thank
you
you.
can select it,
And
and we'll
about
also
that
share it.
updated Google form, sir, you said that you will be updating that.
Google Form is the same. Even if I make an update right now, it will be reflected in
So
the same
syllabus
link.
topics link and the Google form both are available, right?
Yes. So topic link, I have shared it right now.
Okay.
Topic link, what I will do, I will also attach in the Google Form as well. In the description, I'll also add the link. But you can also check it from the Google Form, what all topics are available. But for that, I believe you have to go through each chapter. But I will also, what I will do, I will attach the link to access the topics within the Google Form description so that you can easily take it.
Okay, sir.
Okay, great.
Okay, sir.
And any other queries? Good evening, sir. Sorry, I can't continue right now. Now, as in Delhi to attend the seminar. And now, okay, sure,
Sir.
no worries, sir. Please send Google
Uh,
Form through email ID,
हेलो
sir.
सर
Yes, we have. Yes,
सर गुड इवनिंग सर
good evening.
मैं कह रही थी कि ये जो आपने 19 की जो डेट डाली है लास्ट डेट
Yes, ma'am.
क्या वो एक्सटेंड नहीं हो सकती सर
Yes, ma'am. Actually, that's something we have already discussed. We'll definitely consider this request and we'll try to extend the date. If you're extending,
बिकॉज
we'll
सर
extend it.
दिवाली वेकेशंस आर देयर एंड बिफोर दिवाली यू वांट टू सबमिट दिस प्रोजेक्ट
Yes. So what we'll do, we'll extend the date. I'll inform it in the group as well. Group and as well as we'll also share an email regarding the same.
ओके थैंक यू सो मच सर
Okay. Now there was a question about should we have to fill separate Google form for each resource? Yes, you have to fill Google form each time. Each time when you're uploading a resource, you have to fill the Google form. So maximum, as I mentioned, you can submit maximum up to three resources. Any further queries? Do we have any further queries? Please send Google form. Good evening. Sorry, I can't continue. Please. Thank you very much for explaining so clearly. Okay. Where is the list of topics available? Health creator on Moj and share chat. Can I send? Oh, so no matter which platform you're making the resource, but the link should be available and the resource should be freely made. I think there are certain platforms like Instagram, platforms like LinkedIn, platforms like YouTube, platforms like there are other video sharing platforms also. So no matter, Facebook also can be a platform. So no matter where you find the resource, if it's freely available, then you can share the link. Thank you, sir, for thinking one form for all resource. It's not one form for all resource. Each time when you're submitting a resource, you have to fill the form once again because your entry will be considered individually. Thanks. Well explained session. Thank you very much. Okay. So if that clears everyone's queries, then we'll end the session. Nice. Thanks a lot for joining today. Still couldn't find Google form. So we have, I believe you're already there in one of our groups. Otherwise, I will share the Google form link right now. I have shared the Google form for working people. We still get only 1 day to upgrade. So kindly change the date, please consider. Yes, definitely we'll consider. Attendance, I am not getting about attendance. Come on. So this is just an orientation session. Please share attendance sheet. So this is not a webinar or something. For this specific section, you won't be getting certificate, but this is more of an informative session. Can we get list of subject? Yes, list of subject. So list of subject, what I will do, I will attach it in the Google form itself. So you can click in the description of the Google form where you will find a link where you can access the list of resources, list of topics. So I am adding it right now. So once you click on the Google form link, on the description, you will see an option. Click here to check the topics. There you will find a link. There you will find a link. If you click the link, you will be able to get the list of topics. I can also share my screen if you want to see. Yes. So if you see the Google form here, how to participate, click here to check the topics. So if you click this, it will directly take you to the list of topics. I hope that clears everything. Any other further queries? Can we? Thank you very much. No, got it. Explanation. I missed, sir. Any recorded video? So this specific session will be uploaded on YouTube. We'll be sharing the link in all the groups. We'll also share it via your email. Can we upload less than 3 resources also? Yes, you can also upload less than 3 resources. We are just limiting it. Maximum entry can be 3 resources. So that we want you to share the best 3 resources. Attendance link, if you can just, or if link lost again, it could be missed out. So there are no attendance link for this specific session. As I mentioned, this is just an orientation session. There are no specific attendance link for this session. Yes, any other queries? Yes, thank you. Attendance link. Yes. Explanation I missed, or any other record can be uploaded less than 3 resources. So if we don't have any further queries, let's complete this. Let's end this session.
One last doubt, can I ask? I don't know then right or not. once all these submissions and everything is, and you said that other submissions will not be revealed, that's all fine. But after the 30 selections and the next level program is scheduled, can we get those then at least, so that we can be having it as a reference?
Sir, you're asking, you want to look into the submitted resources,
Yeah, for
access to all
example,
the resources.
you submitted a resource. I don't know that after all the 30
Yeah.
selections and next level program it deletes, then at least will they be available so that we can also learn something out of those?
Yes, definitely. So what we will do, we will create a repository after
Okay.
selecting. We'll make a repository of all the resources and we'll share it among all the teachers.
It will be grateful.
Mapping it with each topic so that you can also look into resources which other teachers
There will
have
be
submitted.
exchange of thoughts. Even one will be getting some other idea after seeing that. It will be really
Definitely.
great, sir. Thank you. Thanks for the great.
Yes, we'll definitely look into that, sir. Thank you so much for sharing that concern.
Okay.
So if further queries are not there, then thank you so much everyone for joining today's session. So we would expect each one of you would be participating in this competition. Your participation help us to take a step closer to building an AI solution which is more aligned to the classroom needs and which also truly understand the teachers, the learners, and the classroom environment. So don't forget the submission deadline as of now is 19th October. We'll definitely consider your request and we'll extend the program deadline, and you can make up to maximum 3 entries and make sure that you are submitting the best out of what you have. We look forward to your best in class submission. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.